2025 Bronco is here. Ford has made some updates for the new model year, and we'll be unpacking all the changes and so much more. We'll be going over every trim level and option package available, and everything else you need to know to build your perfect Bronco. Make sure to stick around to the end to see our top picks, so you know which one we might choose. This new Ford Bronco is entering its 5th model year. Hard to believe it's been that long, and we're seeing a much slimmer lineup this time. The black diamond trim is gone and will now be available as an option package instead. The Heritage Limited trim is no more, though the Heritage Edition remains. The Wild Track trim has been axed, as well as the unique and adventurous Everglades trim. This is in addition to the fact that availability of the two-door models has been reduced from most of the lineup to only 3 trim levels. The potentially good news for some is the return of the base trim, which was briefly discontinued for the 2024 model year. We'll also have an all-new special edition model that calls back to 1970s Bronco racing heritage. On the feature front, a 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster screen, initially introduced for the Bronco Raptor, will now be standard equipment on all models, complementing the 12-inch Sync 4 touchscreen that was made standard equipment for 2024. Comfort and refinement will also take priority, with rear seat air vents now standard on all 4-door models, plus all trims will receive additional sound insulation, more interior lighting, and even new quieter tires on the optional Sasquatch package, plus a new Bang & Olufsen premium sound system option. While there have been no real design changes, it doesn't mean style was forgotten. There's an all-new $5,000 factory-installed matte clear film option for a stealth look and protection of the factory paint when you're out on the trails. You can dial it up even further with the new black appearance package, which will add plenty of sleek black accents to the exterior. The turbocharged 2.3-liter inline 4-cylinder engine with 300 horsepower will come standard on the base trim, and you'll be able to choose between a standard 7-speed manual transmission. Think of this like a normal 6-speed transmission, but with an additional crawl gear, or Ford's 10-speed automatic transmission for an additional $1,495 that we see on many other models. The exception will be the Outer Banks model, which can only be had with the automatic transmission. If you'd like a little more power, you can opt for the twin-turbo 2.7-liter V6 with 330 horsepower. This will come standard only on the Stroppe edition, but will be optional for an additional $2,145 on the Outer Banks, Heritage Edition, and Badlands trims. This engine option can only be paired with the 10-speed automatic. Beyond just increased power, this engine will add the additional feature of Ford's Trail one-pedal drive, which will automatically engage the brakes when the accelerator is not pressed. Trail control, which you could consider essentially a low-speed off-road cruise control, active below 20 miles per hour. This feature will be standard on all Bronco models regardless of engine, equipped with the 10-speed automatic transmission. If you opt for the manual transmission, you'll get hill descent control, which is not specifically offered with the automatic transmission, though the trail control will provide the benefit. Lastly, all Broncos equipped with the automatic will also come with Ford's Trail Turn Assist control. This can help reduce the turning radius in tight off-road situations by automatically applying the brake to the inside rear wheel. Last, we've got the monster twin-turbo 3-liter V6 making 418 horsepower. That will only be offered as standard equipment on the Bronco Raptor, and just like the 2.7-liter, this can only be paired with the 10-speed automatic transmission. Towing capacity will be rated at 3,500 pounds for all models except the Raptor, which has a rating of 4,500 pounds. Every Bronco will be standard 4x4, though there is some nuance worth sharing. The base drivetrain will be a part-time 4x4 system, where you will choose if the vehicle is in 2-wheel drive, 4-high, or 4-low. This will be standard fare on the base, Big Bend, and Outer Banks models. The next option would be the advanced 4x4 system, which offers an automatic mode and will engage as needed based on conditions. Based on this, it makes sense that this could be more closely matching something we would consider all-wheel drive versus a typical 4x4, though you will still be able to access more traditional modes. This would probably be a strong consideration if you're doing a lot of on-road driving in snowy or icy conditions as well. This option can be standard on the Heritage Edition, Badlands, Stroppe Edition, and Raptor. It can, however, be added to lower models, just with different stipulations for each. On the base, you'll be able to add the advanced system only if you also equip the Sasquatch package, adding over $8,000 to the price. For the Big Band, you'll have to add the Black Diamond package for nearly $4,500. And on the Outer Banks, you'll also be required to add the Sasquatch package, though it only adds about $6,500 here. Speaking of the Sasquatch package, this package is a pretty big deal across the entire Bronco lineup, and you can get it on pretty much every trim level. Prices and other requirements will change based on the specific trim, which we'll certainly get into later in the video. Let's talk about what it generally includes. It'll come with that advanced 4x4 system with automatic on-demand engagement, 17-inch carbonized gray painted alloy wheels, 35-inch Goodyear Territory rugged terrain tires. These are new tires for this model year, which are said to be quieter at highway speeds while maintaining the same off-road capability. A 4.7 final drive ratio, electronic locking front and rear axles, high clearance suspension, high clearance fender flares, and position sensitive Bilstein shock absorbers as part of the Haas 2.0. This will offer a perfect segue into talking about the different suspension options. The Bronco is full of clever acronyms for their features, and the high performance off road stability suspension is no exception. Starting with the base system, the Haas 1.0 will include a passive damping system, twin forged alloy A arms with long travel coilover springs, Haas tuned heavy duty dampers in the front and the rear, a 220mm solid rear axle with long travel variable rate coilover springs, and an independent front suspension. This will come standard on base, big bend, and outer banks trims. Next, we have the Haas 2.0, which will add Haas tuned Bilstein position sensitive dampers with in stop control and in cap control valves. This will come standard on the Badlands and Heritage trims and is included with the Sasquatch package on the lower trims. Now let's get even more serious and step up to the Haas 3.0 suspension system. This will add live valve 3.1 internal bypass semi-active dampers, front steel bash plates, Ford Performance severe duty steering rack and tie rod ends, which adds a 40% gain in maximum load, and a rear stabilizer bar. This can be optioned up on the Badlands and will come standard on the Stroppe edition. If you're going to pony up and pay for the Raptor, that's the only way you'll get the Bronco Raptor Haas 4.0 suspension system. This will add position-sensitive damping, integrated front reservoirs, and remote reservoirs in the rear. Another key feature in the Bronco's off-roading prowess are the GOAT modes. GOAT stands for Goes Over Any Type of Terrain. What did I say about clever acronyms? These will affect many different parameters of various systems in the vehicle, making it optimal for the condition. The different modes will include normal, eco, sport, sand, mud and ruts, rock crawl, slippery, and Baja. However, this can get confusing because apparently not any model gets all of these, as the base, big bend, and outer banks will include 5 GOAT modes, and the rest of the trims get 7. According to the wording on Ford's website, this is what each trim gets. I've also seen the Raptor gets a tow haul mode. Not sure if that's in there for the 2025 model, as I didn't see it listed with the others, or if it's considered something other than a GOAT mode. Also, it seemed weird that the Stroppe edition wouldn't get a sport mode. Long story short, grain of salt here. If anybody knows for sure, please share in the comments. Of course, all Broncos will have removable doors on top, plus enough room to store the doors in the cargo area. If you do choose to remove the doors on top, the standard heated side mirrors are mounted on the cowl versus on the doors, meaning they'll remain in place, doors on or off. You'll also have standard daytime running lights and LED headlamps with auto high beam, plus rear privacy glass. You'll have remote keyless access leading to the rugged interior, where you'll have push button start, a 12-inch LCD fully digital instrument cluster, a Sync 4 12-inch LCD touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Sirius XM, an acoustic windshield, ambient footwell lighting, sliding visor vanity mirrors, power windows with a one-touch up-down feature for the front row, an electric parking brake, and interior switches will be sealed so they're easy to clean and weather resistant. For safety features, you get Ford's Copilot 360 technology, pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, advanced track with roll stability control, trailer sway control, post-collision braking, hill start assist, individual tire pressure monitoring system, personal safety system. You'll get driver and passenger dual stage front airbags, driver and passenger seat side airbags, safety canopy side curtain airbags with rollover sensor. You'll get lower anchors and tethers for child seats in each second row seating position, belt minder, a perimeter alarm, and a rear view camera with backup assist lines. As we mentioned earlier, the Bronco has slimmed down the available trims for the 2025 model. We'll have 7 distinct options, starting with the base, followed by the Everyman Big Bend, the more amenity-focused Outer Banks, the nostalgic Heritage Edition, Badlands for the serious off-roader, the all-new for 2025 Stroppe Edition, honoring the Stroppe family and their iconic racing Broncos of the 1970s. And of course, we can't forget the monstrous Bronco Raptor. Given that nearly every model is offered as a 4-door, we'll be showcasing the 4-door models with the exception of the Stroppe Edition, which is only offered as a 2-door. The base trim and the Badlands will be the only 2 other trims available as a 2-door this year. We'll start off with the base trim with a base MSRP of $37,995 in either 2-door or 4-door versions. Standard will be that 7-speed manual transmission with 446 gearing, or you can option the 10-speed automatic with 373 gearing. Suspension will be the Haas 1.0, and standard wheels will be 16-inch bright polished silver painted steel wheels with 30-inch tires. You also get 2 tow hooks in the front and 1 in the rear. The 2-door will come standard with a gray hardtop, while the 4-door will come with a black soft top as standard. You also get black molded door handles, power side mirrors, and a black molded grille with white Bronco lettering. On the inside, you'll get single zone manual climate control with air conditioning, carpeted flooring, an AM/FM stereo with 7 speakers, including a subwoofer, cloth seating, and a 6-way manual driver's seat and a 6-way manual passenger seat. If you'd like to add a hardtop to the four-door model, you can do it for $1,695. You can also add a tow package for $750. If you'd like to add the Sasquatch package, you can do so for $8,460. If you do add the Sasquatch package, you can further customize the look with the 17-inch black high-gloss painted aluminum with warm alloy beauty ring beadlock capable wheels for $995. Your exterior color options will be shadow black, Oxford white, carbonized gray metallic. You can choose marsh gray, velocity blue, desert sand, or eruption green for $295, ruby red metallic tinted clear coat for $495, or azure gray metallic tri-coat for $995. Your only interior color option will be dark space gray with black onyx cloth. If the available options on the base model weren't enough for you, the Big Bend will give you plenty more to consider. Only available in 4-door, this trim will start at a base MSRP of $40,370. Much like the base model, the Big Bend will come standard with a 7-speed manual, or you can option the 10-speed auto. It will also come standard with a black soft top, but you'll get 17-inch carbonized gray painted aluminum wheels and 32-inch all-terrain tires. Most of the added features here will be on the interior. You'll get dual-zone electronic automatic temperature control, a connected voice-activated navigation system, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, heated front seats, illuminated sliding visor vanity mirrors, dual smart charging USB ports, both Type-C and Type-A, an AC power outlet. You'll also get intelligent access, a remote start system if you option the automatic transmission, and some additional safety tech with a lane keeping system and blind spot monitoring with cross traffic alert and reverse parking sensors. Starting off the options with the Black Diamond package, which was previously a trim level, now it's just a package on the Big Bend for $4,495. This will include that advanced 4x4, auxiliary switches with pre-run accessory wires located in the overhead console, powder-coated steel bumpers, full vehicle steel bash plates, interior grab handles, LED fog lights, rock rails, rubberized flooring, 17-inch black high-gloss painted aluminum wheels, 32-inch all-terrain tires and a full-size spare tire with TPMS, and 446 final drive ratio with open front differential and an electronic locking rear axle. Getting even more rugged, you can add the Sasquatch package for $6,175. However, the Black Diamond package is required first. If you do add that nearly $11,000 in upgrades, you can add another $995 and get those 17-inch black high-gloss painted aluminum with warm alloy beauty ring beadlock capable wheels. Switching to just style here, you can choose the freewheeling package for $2,495. This will include painted door handles, front and rear floor liners with carpet mats, freewheeling reflective graphics package, an iconic silver painted with white Bronco lettering with red accents grille, marine grade vinyl cloth seats with a special pattern, 17-inch black high gloss painted steel wheels, and 32-inch all-terrain tires. The freewheeling package can be added on top of the Sasquatch package, and if you do choose to option it that way, you will get the special 17-inch bright machined black high gloss painted alloy wheels with red accents. Maybe the freewheeling package isn't exactly your style. Well, no worries. You've also got the black appearance package for $795. This will come with black door handles, black fender flares, a black painted grille with white Bronco lettering, black side view mirrors, the black appearance graphics package, 17-inch black high gloss painted aluminum wheels, the shadow black painted hardtop, which is an additional cost of $3,125. Some additional standalone options of note will include the standard gray hardtop for $1,695, the Ford Performance Heavy Duty Modular Front Bumper for $775, although this does require the aforementioned Black Diamond package to be added first, and a trailer tow package for $750. Exterior color options here will include Shadow Black, Oxford White, Carbonized Gray Metallic. You can choose Marsh Gray, Velocity Blue, Desert Sand, or Eruption Green for $295, Ruby Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat for $495, or Azure Gray Metallic Tri-Coat for $995. You'll also have the option for the factory installed matte film for $4,995. Inside, you'll have the option of dark space gray with black onyx cloth or medium sandstone with black onyx cloth. You've also got the special interior with the freewheeling package, the marine grade vinyl and cloth. You can also choose marine grade vinyl seats in black onyx or smoked truffle with black onyx, either for an additional $1,295 or at no additional cost with the black diamond package. Now let's talk Outer Banks. Only available as a four-door model, it will start at a base MSRP of $47,940. Since this is the gentler of the Bronco trims, it will only be available with a 10-speed automatic, but you will have the choice to upgrade to the bigger 2.7-liter engine. Even though the black soft top is standard fare, the outside will sport a more polished look, with 18-inch bright machined black high-gloss painted aluminum wheels with 32-inch all-terrain tires. You'll also get body color painted fender flares, door handles, and side mirrors. You'll get the Bronco LED signature lighting and LED fog lamps, and a powder-coated tube step for easier access. Inside, you'll add some more finish with a heated steering wheel, leather trim seating, a 10-way power driver's seat, an 8-way power passenger seat, carpeted floor mats, and auto-dimming rearview mirror. Let's say there still aren't enough features here, you can also option the Luxe package. This will come in at $2,825, and it will add a 360-degree camera, LED approach lamps, and an LED spotlight on the side mirrors, a 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system, including a subwoofer, an information on demand panel, universal garage door opener, and we'll also add the additional safety tech in the form of adaptive cruise control, evasive steering assist, and front parking sensors. You can add a stealthier look with the black appearance package for $795. This will black out the door handles, fender flares, grille, mirrors, and give you some 17-inch black high-gloss painted aluminum wheels. You will get the shadow black painted hardtop, which will be an additional $2,495. Of course, this wouldn't be a Bronco without the option to add the Sasquatch package, which will cost you $6,465 on the Outer Banks. You can indeed option the black appearance package with the Sasquatch package. Standalone options of note here: the standard gray hardtop will cost you $1,695. A body color painted hardtop will cost you $2,695, and a trailer tow package for $750. Exterior color options here will include Shadow Black, Oxford White, Marsh Gray, Desert Sand, or Eruption Green for $295, or the Azure Gray Metallic Tricoat for $995. You will also have the option for the factory installed matte film for $4,995. Interior options will be either the all black onyx leather and vinyl or smoked truffle with black onyx leather. If retro style is your thing, let's take a look at the Heritage Edition starting at $47,495. This is the first trim with the advanced 4x4 system as standard equipment. 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine and 7-speed transmission will be default, but the automatic transmission and 2.7-liter engine can be equipped. The other big deal coming standard here is the Sasquatch package, meaning 35-inch mud terrain tires will come wrapped around 17-inch white wheels exclusive to the Heritage Edition, and Haas 2.0 for suspension, plus electronic locking front and rear axles. You'll also have plenty more unique bits to really set this one apart. On the outside, you'll have a standard Oxford white painted hardtop, unique bolt-on front and rear fenders, a white painted grille with red Ford lettering. Not unique to the Heritage, but you'll be back to black molded side mirrors and door handles, and you'll also have standard bash plates and a powder-coated steel front bumper. You also won't get the signature exterior lighting as standard. Even though this trim is considered a step up from the Outer Banks model, you do lose some of the features on the Heritage. The steering wheel will no longer be heated, and the leather seating's been replaced with a unique plaid cloth seating with manual adjustment for both driver and passenger, but you will get a sound-deadening headliner for the hardtop. You'll also get a Heritage Edition console badge and unique floor liners with a Heritage-style logo. Lastly, you'll be even more equipped for adventures with auxiliary switches in the overhead console with pre-run accessory wires for any aftermarket goodies. The only add-on of note for the Heritage Edition will be the tow package for $750. You've got some different exterior color options here. You've got the carbonized gray metallic shadow black. You can choose robin's egg blue for $495. You can choose the ruby red metallic tinted clear coat for $495, or the azure gray metallic tricoat for $995. For the record, the factory installed matte film does not appear to be an option here. Your only interior option will be the plaid cloth seating with navy pier color. For some extreme off-roading, we've got the Badlands trim. Starting at a base MSRP of $50,095 in 2-door or $51,385 in 4-door. You'll get an advanced all-wheel drive as standard, 2.3-liter engine and 7-speed manual is standard fare, but the 10-speed auto and 2.7-liter engine can be optioned. Much like the base trim, the 2-door model will come standard with the gray hardtop, and the 4-door will come standard with the black soft top. On the outside, you'll also get a carbonized gray painted grille with white Bronco lettering, and also 17-inch carbonized gray painted wheels with a machine finish wrapped in 33-inch all-terrain tires. Haas 2.0 will be the standard suspension. You'll also get full underbody bash plates, rock rails, and an additional rear tow hook. Adding more to off-road prowess will be the terrain management system with 7 GOAT modes versus only 5 GOAT modes on the previous trims, and a front stabilizer bar disconnect. The ruggedness carries over to the interior as well, where you'll have washout-capable rubberized flooring with drain plugs and marine-grade vinyl seating, plus a mully panel on the back of the driver and front passenger seats to make gear stowage easier. You'll also get carpeted floor mats and the return of a heated steering wheel. If you'd like to do your extreme off-roading with a little more class, you can have the Luxe package for $2,825. This will again include the 360-degree camera, the LED approach lamps and LED spotlight, 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system, universal garage door opener, and we'll add the safety tech in the form of the adaptive cruise control, evasive steering assist, and front parking sensors. You can also add the black appearance package for $595, which quite honestly doesn't look to visually change a ton on the Badlands, except requiring the addition of the shadow black painted hardtop for $2,495. You can option the Sasquatch package for $5,040. You can also option up to Haas 3.0 with Fox internal bypass dampers for $2,355. When you pair the black appearance package with the Sasquatch package, you do get these 17-inch black high-gloss painted aluminum beadlock capable wheels. If you don't get the black appearance package with the Sasquatch package but want something a little different, you can option these 17-inch black high-gloss painted aluminum with warm alloy beauty ring beadlock capable wheels for $995. You can add the Ford Performance heavy-duty modular front bumper for $775. You can add just a standard gray hardtop for $1,695 or a body color painted hardtop for $2,695. And you can add the tow package for $750. Exterior color options here will include shadow black, Oxford white, carbonized gray metallic. You can choose between marsh gray, velocity blue, desert sand, or eruption green for $295. You can also choose the ruby red metallic tinted clear coat for $495 or the azure gray metallic tricoat for $995. You'll also have the option for the factory installed matte film for $4,995. For the interior, standard, you'll get these marine grade vinyl seats, or for an additional $2,410, you can get leather trimmed in vinyl seats in black onyx. If you're looking for something extra unique and special, let's talk the Bronco Stroppe Edition. Only available in two-door form, this trim starts at $75,635. It will come standard with a 2.7-liter EcoBoost engine and 10-speed transmission, advanced 4x4, Sasquatch package, and Haas 3.0. You'll get unique matte black painted alloy wheels with a gloss black ring, wrapped in 35-inch BSW mud terrain tires. You'll get the heavy-duty modular front bumper as standard with 2 M-style orange tow hooks in the front, body color high coverage fenders, a frozen white painted front grille with a code orange painted Bronco lettering, and an exclusive Atlas blue painted hardtop with a sound deadening headliner. Inside, the Luxe package will be standard, meaning you'll get that 360-degree camera, the LED approach lamps and LED spotlight on the side mirrors, the 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system, information on demand panel, universal garage door opener, adaptive cruise control, evasive steering assist, and front parking sensors. You also get a Stroppe Edition console badge and unique vinyl seating with code orange stitching. You can add a tow package for $750, though I have a feeling few people will be towing with this one. There's no choices here as far as the exterior or interior colors, so you'll have to love what you see. You also won't have the option for the factory installed matte film. While the last trim was pretty special, no other Bronco trim can come close to the Raptor. Only available in 4-door and starting at a substantial base MSRP of $90,035. This is the only way to get the 3-liter EcoBoost in a Bronco, which will come paired with the 10-speed auto, advanced 4x4, and Haas 4.0. You'll get 17-inch high-gloss black painted alloys wrapped in whopping 37-inch BSW all-terrain tires. In order to hold that massive full-size spare, you'll also get additional exoskeleton reinforcement on the rear swing gate. The Raptor will be hard to mistake for any other trim thanks to those huge tires and wide stance, also complemented with the unique Raptor hood, unique fenders, special styling on the modular steel front bumper with removable ends, and built-in rigid LED fog and off-road lamps, plus a magnetic gray painted grille with those legendary Raptor maker lamps and black Ford lettering, plus unique LED headlights and signature LED lighting. A gray hardtop will come standard along with body color side mirrors and door handles. You'll get rock rails with a removable running board and full vehicle steel bash plates for some serious off-road driving. Inside, you'll get the Luxe package as standard, plus a sport leather steering wheel with paddle shifters and some other Raptor exclusive bits. Unique Raptor floor mats, marine grade vinyl seating, and a cargo area protector, and we'll top it all off with a standard upgraded tow package. Start off the options on the Raptor with the Raptor Black Appearance Package for $7,695. Unique hood matte black graphics package, an interior carbon fiber pack, gloss black side view mirrors, a shadow black painted hardtop, which will add an additional $600 on top of the package, 17-inch dark carbonized gray alloy painted beadlock capable forged wheels. While the Raptor Black Appearance Package is not available with the shadow black exterior color, if you do want it all black, you can get the Raptor Shadow Black Appearance Package, which is essentially the same thing, just without the matte black hood graphics. If the Raptor doesn't have a flashy enough look for you, you can choose the Raptor Code Orange Appearance Package for $4,725. This will come with orange seat belts, Code Orange beadlock kit, Code Orange tow hooks, Code Orange graphics package, an interior carbon fiber pack, body color painted mirror caps, the same wheels from the aforementioned packages, and you'll be adding a body color painted hardtop for $600. This is not available with the ruby red metallic tinted clear coat exterior color. As a standalone option, you can add 17-inch dark carbonized gray alloy painted beadlock capable forged wheels for $1,995. Exterior colors here will be Shadow Black, Oxford White, Shelter Green Metallic, Velocity Blue Metallic, Marsh Gray, or Desert Sand for an additional $295. You can also add Ruby Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat for $495 or Azure Gray Metallic Tri-Coat for $995. Unfortunately, it does not look like you'll have the option for the factory installed matte film on the Raptor. Inside, you'll have the standard vinyl black onyx, or you can choose black leather for $2,495 or blue leather for $2,995. Let's put these different variations into some context using the 5-year true cost to own metric from Edmunds.com. This proprietary metric takes into account insurance, maintenance, repairs, taxes and fees, financing, depreciation, and predicted fuel costs. This does assume 15,000 miles per year of driving and will vary based on location, so if you're really interested in these numbers, I'd suggest you go look into this for yourself. So just looking at total cost to own, no surprise here that the Raptor is not going to be a cheap one. There's no data yet for the Stroppe edition as it's all new for 2025, and these numbers are based on the 2023 model year. Aside from the base 4-door model, the cost to own seems to just go up based on trim, which would make sense considering what this metric takes into account. One of the reasons the base 4-door model doesn't fare well over time is residual value. Using data from the Edmunds.com metric, we calculate the predicted residual value for each trim. We can see that the base model falls in the bottom half of Bronco trims. Outer Banks models seem to fare the best, with Big Bend and Heritage holding up fairly well also. Badlands trims are made for some serious off-roading, and buyers on the used market must think they've been beaten up, especially the 2-door model, which appears to absolutely tank in comparison. Looks like it may still be very early as there were very few results yielded for a nationwide inventory search for the 2025 Bronco, but order banks are open for those looking to custom build your dream Bronco. However, out of curiosity, I wanted to see what the availability of 2024 models was, and I was completely blown away. Not only is there a massive amount of nearly all the options, I was seeing them advertised with some pretty big discounts as well. Seeing how many of these 24 models are still on lots in 2025, that may give us some pretty big clues as to why the overall offerings of trims has been reduced, and why the 2-door models have been limited to only specific trims now. There's going to be a huge amount of carryover in terms of features, so unless the 2025 tweaks are the things you gotta have, your wallet may be better served in looking at the 2024 models. So which Ford Bronco trim should you choose? As if this wasn't already a difficult choice, there's going to be a ton of overlap in options on these. The Sasquatch package, or better, is either available or standard on every trim level, which is very welcome. Given that fact, it may be hard for many to pass up the prospect of adding the Sasquatch package to a base model and calling it a day. The Big Bend is a really hard trim to ignore, partly based on the ability for so many different styles or options on one trim, although the requirement of the Black Diamond package to get the Sasquatch package may prove to make the Big Bend less cost-effective than initially appears on paper, with a base MSRP just over $40,000. The Outer Banks will be really well equipped in terms of creature comforts, especially when the Luxe package is added. And exterior styling can look very upscale given the body color painted elements, and even more so with some additional options. Given that a lot of Broncos will spend a large majority of their time on pavement and not carving off-road trails, the Outer Banks will fit the bill for many, while not sacrificing a ton in terms of off-road capability, especially if you like the optional Sasquatch package, and for that reason it's our top pick. A real close second will be the Heritage trim. While some buyers may love the retro looks, it won't be for everyone. and there's really not much you can do to change them with factory options. But in terms of capability to price, the fact that it will start below $50,000 and come standard with the Sasquatch package might make it hard to ignore. Badlands is an obvious choice for those craving much more. You'll have pretty strong off road prowess right out of the box, with the ability to add the bigger engine, tougher suspension, and bigger tires should you choose to. Plus, you can add many creature comforts with the Lux package. This is a solid choice, but the price could be exclusionary to many, and dare I say, the capability simply may be more than many buyers would ever need. Strope Edition is what it is. It's a cool throwback style and certainly unique, but it's hard to imagine most of these won't just end up in a collector's garage, especially given the price point. Last, the Raptor. This thing is totally bad to the bone. With massive power, 37-inch tires, and suspension made for high speed off road driving, it could get you into some serious trouble if you're not careful. Then again, if you're getting a Bronco Raptor, maybe serious trouble is just what you're after. I haven't done the math, but with all the different options, I'm sure there are probably a million different ways to make a Bronco your very own, and that's not even counting the aftermarket parts you could add. Let us know which one you'd pick in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, and remember, life's too short to drive a base model. If off-road adventure is what you're after, but maybe wanting something with a little better MPG, check out our video on the all-new 2025 Toyota 4Runner.